It's just something that I've been able to channel correctly. That I like to accept their input. I like to bring them in to participate in some high level shit, and let them see what's going on and take that back. And I'm curious what you think. What you think, though? What's the disconnect between the generations, between the youngsters and the OGs?
I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you around back when I was down?
It was just, I mean, they decimated our community with prison and drugs and kids having no leadership and having no man over them to respect someone over them as a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
So they don't have a reference point.
I didn't have a father in my life.
Yep.
So no man tells me nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then if you don't have God, it's like the youngster becomes God. Mm-hmm. Because there's no father and there's no God. I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? So, and then you have the elders that's, I mean, some don't earn that respect, bro. That's earned, bro. You don't just because you old don't make you nothing but old, bro.
Shots fired at you old niggas.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta walk the walk, bro.
How do we define
my
old?
Loved ones, how do I define old? Those that went sit on the couch, bro.
Yeah.
And they ain't out there in the street, and you still wanna hold on to the street, but you're not out there in it. And then when you out there, the young ones ain't liking the demonstration that you putting down.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You want them to do something totally contrary to what you doing.
So old really isn't necessarily completely relevant to age.
Nah.
Old is going to be relevant to disposition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's going to be temperament. It's ingredients into that old.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I know some people younger than me that I think are old.
Right.
Old souls.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there ain't no old souls. That's a compliment.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
Hey, let me
old
ask you,
souls
OG,
is
though.
beautiful.
Do you subscribe to the notion that, because I kind of do, that when us as elders, as OGs, you know, when we listen to the youngsters, it kind of keeps us a little more sharp and polished amongst our peers. Mm-hmm. And when they listen to us with the wisdom and experience, it kind of keeps them sharper amongst their peers.
We need each other, bro.
Yeah.
Remember, it's just that hierarchy. It's the father, the brother, the uncle, the cousin. We forgot those roles.
That's right.
And when you're talking about homie, I get rid of the word homie and I say brother, period. It don't have no age. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't use little homie because I don't want to minimize who my brothers are. Mm-hmm. I don't care about your age. If you're 2 years old, you can check me if I'm out of pocket, bro. Mm-hmm. You can tell me that I'm wrong, bro, and I accept that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you have to be able to do that, bro. Mm-hmm. They have a voice too. When we was young, we wanted to be heard.
Yeah, that's.
But you got to instill that. So I think that what I do is I've instilled it. And not in a combative way.
Yeah.
I love that my baby boys aren't afraid to call me and tell me something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They'll do it. They be more afraid to not do it.
Yeah.
They be more concerned about not doing it than doing it.
Yeah.
They call me. Mm-hmm. They hit me up. They be like, man, what you think about this? And I'll be like, we'll talk. And then sometimes they already kind of have a place that they would like to land at with their decision. And then, or I'll know what I'm thinking, and I'll be like, hey man, tell me what you think about this scenario. And they'll either validate it or invalidate my thing I was on. And I want to know, well, why? And we having this back and forth. Steel sharpen steels. You know what I mean? Steel sharpen steel. It says the men congregate at the gates. It says seek to attain wise counsel. Men of understanding will seek to attain wise counsel, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
We ain't doing that no more.
That's
We're not seeking to attain wise counsel.
You know, the thing about it, and me and OG Dunie, we was talking about this the other day. You know, this country, you know, the establishment, they've done a number on us mentally, the social engineering. That thing in us, and I know you got it, I know I have it too. And with maturity, we learn how to modulate it. We learn how to get it under control. But there is an innate thing in us where I distrust you. It's old against young, light skin against dark skin, educated against uneducated.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's this thing in us that we have to fight. You know what I mean? Do you think that's part of the problem? And it's educating our youngsters to first identify that, then give them the tools and teach them how to work through that.
Yeah.
They have to understand its origin and where that came from. That came back from slavery.
Right.
Light-skinned, dark-skinned, in the house, in the field. You know what I mean? Masters, boy, and, the buck dancer.
Yep.
And, the slave. They taught us how to hate each other. And I talk to the young homies about it all the time. We only kill what look like us. If it don't look like us, we don't kill it. It gets a pass.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So
we're okay with that.
At some
Give a
point, we
pass.
got to realize that we're beautiful as an individual, and then I can see you for being beautiful too.
That's a right. That's a
But
fact.
until then, we're going to continue to push their agenda, and that's to hate each other, bro.
Yep.
They taught us well, bro.
They did. And the thing is us coming from them environments, what I had to learn how to do, I had to learn how to see the value in us and y'all, because I didn't before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like we programmed. It's just like, I don't give a fuck. You can live today, die tomorrow.
Yeah.
But as you get older, and that's why the other day when we were where we were and you were talking and you got emotional. And I told you, I was like, I was 10 minutes ahead of you.
Yeah.
I was already
That
feeling
didn't
that.
help. I saw you over there going through it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And what it is it's like when you, as we evolve and we get older, you become, I don't know, is it that we could become softer or we just become more civilized and more human? Because like what you were saying was some real shit. And like for the youngsters, like sometimes my heart break for them because I know, I'm like, damn, I was there.
Yeah.
But I was blessed enough to make it here. And if I could just tell you that shit you tripping on right now is trivial as fuck. Give yourself 20 years, you're not going to feel the same way.
Yeah.
You're not going to make the same decision, but it's hard to get through to them. So when you see them crash out, it's like, fuck, And I didn't feel like that 20, 25 years ago. I was just like them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the reason I'm saying this because I know the space that you're in and your messaging right now is to really, it's peace, it's reconciliation, it's love.
It's love. It's love.
It's even though, and I mean you, 31 years, you know what I'm saying? You, 26
5 months.
in 5
6
months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Between the two, man, that's almost 60 years given to the system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, to be able to communicate that's why I wanted to bring that up. So what's your message? Because I know y'all working in SAC and y'all really trying to, not only with the music shit, but also in the community. Like what y'all got cracking in the community? How are you trying to change that narrative?
I think right now, one of the ways that we've been doing that, I think the block movement thing, people seeing me, Bo Lynch, on a mission like that, the music thing, which it could be considered unfortunate that something like that got to be the impetus, but it also could just be considered beautiful because I don't care what is going to motivate us to work together. It ultimately comes back to love, but I don't care if it's music that did it. It galvanized our community for them to see X-Rated, Brother Lynch Young, Sibo, like this is about to happen. Like, damn, there go T-Nut. I got T-Nutty and Bleezo on a song with Tech Nine dropping in a matter of minutes with a video dropping in the morning, right? In 2024. That's insane. It's an excitement right now. And hope. The word is hope.
Hope. That's
it's
right.
people hopeful right
Yep.
now what we doing.
Yep.
And they see it going on, and I'm hopeful. And so as a result of that, you have this sense of potential and like wonder. People are saying, man, damn, maybe we can do this. I'm hearing a lot of ideas coming from my brothers. My little brothers got a lot of really good ideas. And that, ironically, that emotional moment we talking about was me speaking about one
That's
of my
right.
baby boys.
Yeah,
And we was
that's
talking about
passion.
hustle, man,
Yeah.
going to school, taking care of his kids, how hard he works. The part we leave out is one of our other brothers, who is his baby boy, built the company and is the reason why he could go provide for his family, gave him a job. gave him a job, housing, him and his babies. Get yourself on your feet. My little brothers, my baby boys from Garden Block doing that for each other on some Nipsey shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So there's hope right now and quality.
Yeah.
Like these are quality men. We got quality men, young men out there who know, like, they with the shit, and they'll do it if that's what they got to do.
Right.
But they know that ain't what we supposed to be on.
That's a fact.
They know that. They want something else, and they're fantastic fathers.
Yeah.